In this lesson, more than an email client, we will look at all that Outlook can do. As you may be aware, Outlook 2016 is so much more than an email client. It is a calendar/scheduler. It's an address book, a task list handler. It's even a note taker. If you use Outlook 2016 effectively, it can help you organize your life. In fact, many people operate their business or work solely out of Outlook on an everyday basis. First, let's ensure that you can see your Tools bar. Navigate to the View tab in the Outlook 2016 ribbon here. Select the Folder pane drop-down menu. It's located here in the Layout section. Again, yours may look slightly different, but look for the Folder pane drop-down menu. Open it and select Normal. Then, you also want to make sure in the Folder pane drop-down that Favorites is checked. Then, let's select Options at the bottom. Here, you will see that the Navigation Options pop-up window has opened. This window allows you to customize how your tools are shown and in what order they are shown. By this I mean this little area here that went from vertical to horizontal when I changed it from minimize to normal. Now, if you want to put this back on minimize, that's fine. Again, make Outlook work for you. For now, I'm going to sort of walk you through what I think is the most effective use of the space as well as for efficiency. This small toolbar here located in the bottom left-hand corner at the bottom of your folder pane, this is your folder pane here. It shows all of the folders in your inbox. This is your Tools bar. It has all of your tools listed in it. Currently, we're looking at the email tool or your inbox. If you wanted to add multiple email accounts here, you could. You could put them all in here and have one inbox to support all of them. Next, it shows your calendar, and then your contacts and your task list. You'll want to sort these options in a way that makes sense for you and your workflow. I sort them basically in order of how often I use each tool. I start with Mail. This is the tool I'm using the most. The tool I use next most frequently is Calendar. Very often I'm scheduling meetings and appointments using my calendar. Next is People. People is your contact list, and I don't use the contact list as much as maybe I should, but it's here, and it contains all of my contacts. Then there's the task list and the notes. We'll talk about each of these apps in the next chapter, but what you'll want to do is order these in a way that makes sense for your workflow. If you're accessing your contact list quite often, more so than your calendar, move it up. We'll move People down for our use, and you have a couple of other options here. You can choose the number of maximum items that are visible in this toolbar here. If I change this to 2, then this window will compact and only 2 options will be shown. For now, we'll leave it on 4. If I choose not to have compact navigation, well, let's see what happens. We'll select OK, and then the icons have swapped to words, and you'll see that this bar got so much bigger. In my opinion, this is not really an effective use of space, especially if you're using a small screen like me. So let's go back to the folder pane, select the Options menu, and change to Compact Navigation. I'm also going to reduce the maximum number of visible items to 3 and select OK. Before I do that, though, I want to point out this Reset button here on the left. If you've made a bunch of changes and it's not working for you, and you want to start over, simply click the Reset button and everything will reset to the way it is by default. Once you've set up the navigation options for your liking, select OK, and you'll see now only 3 items are shown with the More options here, and we've gone to the compact navigation. By the way, if I select this icon here, it shows me the other options: task lists, notes, folders, shortcuts. You can also reach this navigation option right through this More menu here. And that completes this lesson on more than an email client.